not called the common good, what Michael Sandel today would call the common good. And I think that's the deep issue underlying this. Do we, the people, have faith in we, the people? I think that is the fundamental issue that we're addressing. So, as I say, my model, my fantasy, is that millions of we, the people, would exercise their First Amendment right to petition their governors for redress of grievances. Some states might do this as well. I'm not opposed to states passing petitions. It's just that I in no way view states as necessary actors in the application process, only under certain conditions sufficient actors. So the application comes from we the people. The call is by Congress, acting in response to popular democracy. Then there is the all-important issue of the choice of delegates. And I've decided that if I'm willing to hang for a lamb, I may as well be willing to hang for a sheep. I've started down the road of calling for a constitutional convention, so let's go all the way in thinking it through. And my view is that the best way to select delegates is by lottery. That is a national citizen jury. The prospect of elections, I think, raises all sorts of obvious problems that, in fact, sparks the disillusionment with government, and that Larry has written and spoken so eloquently about. This would be either a fantasy or a nightmare of single-issue political groups trying to capture the convention for their own purposes. They have a First Amendment right to be committed to single issues. They have a First Amendment right to be passionate. I fully assume that if a random sample is used to choose 700 people, good and true, that there would be a decent percentage of zealots, and I don't use that term pejoratively, on a variety of issues, but there would be certainly many more people who were not so committed to particular issues and perhaps more willing to compromise with regard to issues. This also obviously does express a naive belief that ordinary people could rise to the occasion.